Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your monthly reading for August 2023. This is for Virgo, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific and detailed, which you love. For your reading, Virgo, I do this because I love you. I want you to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one rather than a general spread. Lastly, Virgo, my dog again has just woken up. Lastly, I use astrology because it brings a lot more clarity to and depth to your readings. So, Virgo, first things first, happy birthday. We're entering your birthday season. I hope you're very excited for it. You're going through some major, you know what you're doing? You're asking a lot of big questions right now. All right, Virgo, you're asking a lot of big questions. Whose birthday is on September 11th? That's Ruby. Ruby's a Virgo. September 11th birthday right here. All right. So anyway, this is a big month. Okay. This is a really big month, and it's a very different month from June, July. It's been, it was kind of like, you know, we had ups and downs, but we had so many major aspects happening. Now this month, it's a lot calmer because all these planets are retrograde. Okay. And yeah, your planet, your ruling planet, Mercury, is going retrograde August 23rd. Keep that in mind. We're going to talk about that later. Uranus is going retrograde as well. I think, are you want to get down? Anyway, we'll see if she wants to get down. If she wants to get down, she's going to walk on the table here. But with all these planets retrograde, Virgo, it's really, like I said, I don't want you to think of it as a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's almost like you get to take this, you know, catch your breath at this point. All right, come here, sweet. Oh, my baby. We're going to... Ruby loves you. You know that. She's just hungry now. So, Virgos, it is a time where the retrogrades are, it helps you slow down. Like I said in my past readings, it can be like a window to the past, right? All these retrogrades, especially with Venus retrograde in Leo as well, like just rethinking, reevaluating, reassessing all, you know, matters of the heart, but where you are in your life, where you want to go moving forward. Now, a lot of y'all, you know, I said earlier, asking the big questions because you have a lot of activity in your ninth house of spirituality. So that's one thing. The second thing is Mars is in your sign. Hello, that's a really big thing. Mercury's in your sign. I mean, it's honestly like everything that's happening now is ramping up to your birthday season, okay? And August really is absolutely a great month. Again, another reason why you're asking a lot of questions is because Venus retrograde in Leo is in your 12th house. So that's the subconscious, a lot of things is up here, unrooting a lot of things, okay? What the other things that make this month very interesting, we have 2 full moons. Virgo, we had 2 full moons. So, you know how if you saw my last reading or even the video I did on Venus retrograde, reevaluating, reassessing partnerships, relationships, whether work or love, well, that's a big thing that's happening for a lot of people around the world. But the full moon that we have in Aquarius, we're kicking it off August with that full moon in Aquarius. So it's your everyday activities, okay? Your habits, dailies, routines, and even work, okay? Work and labor, health matters as well, all right? So that's full moons bring a culmination, all right? So first things first, I want you to go outside. This is a super moon we're talking about. It's orbiting close to Earth. I want you to go outside and just look up at it, okay? It's always really inspiring. We always have those moments. If you're going through this time in your life where you have those big questions, it's really calming. You get that energy from that full moon, so it's also really beautiful. So send me photos, okay? Hopefully you clean the fingerprints off the lens of your phone too. The other thing is a full moon in Pisces at the end of the month. That is in your 7th house, okay? So add it all up. The retrogrades, reevaluating things in your life, the fact that we just came out of the the shifting of the nodes, and the fact that we have these two full moons, completion, closure, end of things. There are things that you're releasing, okay? right in time, right in the time, and in the middle of birthday season. All right. Now, Jupiter and Saturn they're both still very active this month. All right. Very active. There's so many beautiful trines with Jupiter. There's so many beautiful trines with Mars in your sign. Remember that. It's in your first house, identity, self. It's like, this is a big month for you, Virgo. It's a really big month for you. Okay, now it is honestly, Mars is really active this month, so it is you really having that eagle eye toward, you know, your passions, your ambitions, things that you really want to go toward. Really like Scooby doing it now, like Sherlock Holmes level. All right, and you love that. You love that, Virgo. So let's. What else is going on? You know, let's just go ahead and get started. That's the main things. If you are new to my channel, I do, after your spread, so two things. I do leave all the key astrological dates in the description box if you do want to follow along. I also, after your spread here, stick around because I pull more cards, okay? We go week by week. There's so much happening this month. So much happening this month. I haven't even mentioned that we have a new moon in Leo in the middle of the month. I mean, there's a lot happening. There's a lot happening. So, Virgo, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going on for you for August 2023. Again, this is for Virgo Sun and rising, if you know your rising, and if you know your Venus, your moon, if you know your birth chart, all those other placements, you're absolutely welcome to really go deep at this point, and check those out too, especially Venus. Okay, so let's get started. Let me move over now that I have all this room. Yo, do you want to see the microphone? You don't, right? Okay, Virgo. Like I said earlier, I do a traditional cultic cross spread. Really brings the best overview, in my opinion. If we need to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers. Secondly, Virgo, you know I love you. You are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Like I said, my dog's a Virgo. My mom's a Virgo. My moon is in Virgo. I have a lot of Virgo in my life. I mean, we're heading to, and I still need to figure out why I got my mom for her birthday. You know that if your mom's birthdays, their standards go higher every year. All right. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Virgo, look at this. Look at this. Come on. August is gonna be okay. Let's go ahead and get started. I am gonna bring this up a little more. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring this. There we go. All right. So, Virgo, yes, I want you to ask yourself this month, and here's the thing. Anyone going through their birthday season, when it's about to become your birthday, we do ask the big questions, don't we? Right? We have those moments of just like, oh, I'm turning another year. I'm getting older. Like, what have I not accomplished? What do I want to accomplish? You reevaluate a lot of things in your life. And this is happening while Mercury's retrograde. Mercury, the planet of communication. This is happening when, literally the entire solar system, I'm not even joking, by the end of the month, is basically retrograde. Okay? So, really thinking about having a lot of clarity in terms of moving forward. Now, you did get the Page of Cups, which I really love. Okay, Page of Cups came up in your past. There's a lot of, it's almost like there's something new that's come into your life. I'm getting more of like, it's not, I want you to ask yourself, where is that newness? Is it in your physical world? Is it emotionally? Is it spiritually? Is it mentally? A new way of thinking? You've really ascended in, where you've really tapped into your intuition. I'm really just getting this newness, and that's what the page is anyway, but this like, but almost like in a profound way, like I finally see my purpose, or I finally know what I want to do, or this is finally opened up for me. Like it's like a big thing, and I'm getting a big energy around this. Page of Cups is also like, there is, with this newness, it's almost like, if you think about your last reading, because with my readings, it's always a continuation, right, from your last reading, because that's what, life is, right? And it's, especially with the astrological aspects, but it's really, you're going through this transformative time in your life, and right now, with the Page of Cups coming up in your past, it's almost like that transformation has for a lot of Virgos, has begun, okay? Or you're just on the brink of it, okay? You're figuring out, what is this? What's my path to enlightenment? I really just want to follow my bliss at this point, okay? Really, really also for a lot of Virgos, I'm not going to lie, like, wearing your heart on your sleeve. Does that make sense in terms of what's happened in your life, or what this moment of clarity that you've had, the things that you want to go toward, which I really love. Now, you did get the 9 of Wands in the heart of your spread. This is great. This is great. I love it, okay? It's showing that this month, you are really, really going to stand up for yourself. You're not going to let anyone take anything away from you. You can see this man here, the little soldier boy with the gauze on his head. He's been through it. He's been through it. Wands, your passions, okay? Even career. If you're here for career, hey, really being resilient at this point, really hanging in there, all right? Really hanging in there, because this month there could be just a lot happening. It can be even love if you're here for love, all right? Just being resilient. There could have been some ups and downs. There could have been some curveballs. There could have just been a lot of moments, especially with Mars in your sign. It's really strong. It's really powerful, okay? So there could be a lot of intensity that you feel this month as well. But at the end of the day, hanging in there, look at him. He's standing in front of the wands. He's not going to let anyone take anything away from him. Anything that he's worked hard toward, anything that he's, on a mission for, he's hanging in there. He's good, right? He's standing his ground, all right? Being very resilient. I love that for you, okay? Now, what I want you to do, because you got the 10 of Cups in your challenge area, I want you, 2 things here. I want you to ask yourself the thing that you're being resilient about, the thing that you are truly going after. I want you to ask yourself this month, anytime this month, okay? Is this really going to make me happy? Is this truly going to bring me happiness? Okay. I want you to ask yourself that. I'm not saying that none of y'all are pursuing the wrong things. I just want you to have a moment. And I'm just the messenger. I'm just reading the cards here for you. Okay. And so really, really think about that. Again, this is a month to reassess things. Analyze things, okay? Again, that is your forte. Analyzing, being, very detail oriented. Mars in Virgo is just like perfectionist energy, okay? That's what it is. So it's almost like sometimes like you can be really resilient and just saying like, no, like back off. I got this. Like this is mine. But you tend to forget, like, why were you doing it in the first place? Is your heart still there? Okay. Now, the second thing I want some Virgos that may resonate. Other Virgos, I do want you to ask yourself, like, are you just happy in general? Okay. Are you happy in general? All right. One thing that, especially with the 10 of Cups, you see there, so it's a happy family, it's a happy couple, happy kids, it's the only rainbow in tarot, indicating a promising future. This is just like, it's rainbows and chocolate chip cookies in the form of like gold bars. Okay. Now this came up in your challenge area, so this is saying like, I want you to look at this card. Take a really close look at this card. You can't really see their faces, right? So ask yourself, when the 10 of Cups come up in your challenge area, ask yourself, like, are you putting on a show? Are you trying to convince other people that you're happy, but maybe, I don't know, are you? Because it's almost kind of theatrical, right? It's almost like they're about to bow in front of a stage. So ask yourself, am I really happy going toward the passions that or the things that I want this month? Am I putting on a show for other people? Am I making them believe that I'm happy when I'm really not about a certain situation? It can be a relationship. It can be a career matter. It can be a, family matter. What resonates with you? I want you to ask yourself that this month, okay, Virgo? And again, I'm not telling any of y'all that none of y'all are happy, right? I'm not saying that. All Virgos in the world are very different, right? So it's just saying with your spread here, just ask yourself that. And if you do find that, actually, I'm not really happy about this, then hey, maybe it's good that you caught that. Now you can fix it, okay? Now you can fix it, right? It could even, like, it's, and ask yourself, it even might be, you know, a certain part in your life. It could be like, maybe you think that you're like, my roommate is awesome, so awesome, he's the coolest. But then you have that moment where, like, actually, he secretly eats all my ice cream, and I guess I pay his rent and has paid his rent for the past 14 years. I don't think I'm happy with that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna resonate with Virgos in so many different ways, all right? But it's really more about of empowerment, and boom, that's what you want anyway. You got the King of Swords. You got this King of Swords in your crown. Now, you got the King of Swords in your final outcome last month, okay? Or last week, right? So how funny is that? You had it here. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure you had the King of Swords in your final outcome, and now you have it in your main spread. And so there's this moment of power and authority being on top of it, not, well, also like facing all your truths, not distracting yourself, not hiding anything from yourself, right? Like being true to yourself, facing your truths. I mean, that's what's happening here, okay? So that's why you're gonna have to ask yourself, like, am I happy about a certain situation, about this? It's you know, it can be, you know, with honestly, you know, King of Swords is Aquarius, as I explained in the last reading. Kings are fixed, swords are air. Aquarius is a fixed air sign, and with that full moon coming up at the end of you know, or no, the full moon that's happening now, by the way, the first on August 1st, okay? And I did a video on that full moon that it's, I think members have access now, but if you remember, but it's I'll put that up this weekend, okay? Because then I go a little bit more deeper for what's going to happen for you, or what you can expect, Virgo, for during this full moon, because it's a big one. It's a big one. It's in your 6th house, okay? Everyday activities, your routines, even work-related matters. There's a lot that's happening there. But remember, full moon, spring closure, so there's going to possibly be even like a habit that you could break, or a routine that you break because it's just not serving you well. Even still, it's just really just facing your truth. I mean, the king, this is the only king that works. He looks directly at you, all right? Looks directly at you. This is really great. I love that it came up in your crown, okay? That's really amazing. It's just a lot of power, a lot of authority. You want it. A lot of y'all know you have it, okay? Now, hello, you got the Lovers in the root of your spread, all right? So this is a thing that it's a thing. It's a thing. When I said earlier, partnerships is going to be a big thing, well, let me just tell you, not only because that full moon in Pisces that we have at the end of the month, which I'll explain later, it's a weird full moon. I'm not gonna lie. It might be a confusing day, but don't forget, Saturn is in Pisces right now in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. A lot of y'all are rethinking that and reconsidering that. Like, again, work, career, or even lovers, okay? Lovers at home. It could also be partners in terms of, you know, when I say closer, like maybe like for the past month you have been working with a realtor on finding, you know, a house, and now you finally did, and now that partnership's over. So you have to ask yourself, like, where is that resonating with you? Lastly, it could just be you. It could be that self-love, right? Because, you know, with the Lovers card, it is sure about love and relationships and whatnot, but you can see that the Archangel is the one. Archangel Raphael, by the way, he's the healer. He's the one who's gifting the love, okay? We'll call them Adam and Eve, all right? Now, you can see that Adam is looking at Eve. Eve is looking at the Archangel. So that is conscious, subconscious, superconscious here. This is mind, body, soul at play. This is Trinity at play. This is you. What do you want, Virgo? What do you want? what is going to make you feel that love and either ascend with it, you know, take partnerships to a whole other level, or, you know, maybe not. You know, the roommate who you've paid his rent for 14 years, maybe that's over. But even still, this is again, it's a big thing for you. You're taking partnerships a lot more seriously, a lot more seriously. That's what Saturn does, okay? And it's in your seventh house of partnerships. But it's also a time where you're just like, a lot of y'all could just be nostalgic. It could be just like a nostalgifying moment for you. And it really is, in some sense, like Virgos, you're going to feel like empowered from that, thinking about the love that you have with for someone else, and really just, you know, maybe this month it just transcends in this beautiful way. But again, at the end of the day, it's your choice, and it's you, like what you want to do and how you want to approach it. And again, a lot of it will be self-love, okay? A lot of it will be self-love, because biggest the energy of with the 10 of cups here, okay? Like, are you happy with this relationship, okay? But again, a lot of Virgos, it can be differently. It can be like what the passions that you're working toward, project. Hey, maybe you're even working on a book. You're working on a book and you're asking yourself, am I happy with these chapters? Or am I wasting my time writing this book when I should be, you know, all my, you know, best qualities is, you know, being an influencer. And do you know what I mean? Like, it's just like there's choices at play here. Choices at play, and what's going to make you happy. Now, here's the good news. Well, not that any of this was bad news. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Here's the icing on the cake. You got the King of Pentacles in your future, so you're going to be fine. You're going to be absolutely fine, Virgo. You're good. I mean, listen, you've got two kings here. You got two kings here, okay? Which is, again, you know, just very powerful energy. But the King of Pentacles, what I love about the King of Pentacles is, well, everything, okay? Let's leave it at that, everything. King of Pentacles, by the way, is Taurus, okay? So you do see the symbol of the bull, Tauruses, right? King of Pentacles is Taurus, and what makes that really, why I have to mention that is because, remember, Jupiter and Uranus are in Taurus right now, in your ninth house of spirituality, right? Your belief system, the way that you see things, your philosophies, a lot of it's just showing up here, okay? Really just that intuitive energy is really strong as well. But at the end of the day, and also with travel is possibly going to be a thing for y'all. Did you know that? Yeah, that's a lot of y'all are thinking about traveling. Okay, I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Especially like these long, soul-searching journeys. You know, I feel like, you know, if you plan something for, you know, October, November, you'll be fine, well, whenever. But it's still that's going to be a thing. Now, King of Pentacles. Hello, the richest king. You can see all that abundance, okay? You see all that abundance, and there is a lot happening here. Look at his harvest. Look at his castle. It's so huge. He holds the golden scepter. There's only two people in tarot that have that golden scepter. That golden scepter creates abundance, okay? It is magic here. And this is money and wealth. Like, you're definitely moving into that area in your life. A lot of Virgos are going to feel it in a way. Remember, your North Node moving into your 8th house, okay? Big deal. Not only the North Node moving into the 8th house, the South Node moving into your 2nd house, okay? The two money houses, all right? This is your destiny, your life purpose. So there's going to be a lot of money stuff happening for the next, like, year and a half. But, you know, it's other people's money too. So when I say other people's money, other people's resources, like your partner's income or inheritance or investments, paying off debts, like things like that, bonuses, commissions, you get it. But listen, you're good. And when I say wealth, I want you to think about wealth in all areas of your life, because remember, pentacles are earthbound, your physical reality, okay? So wealth in, you know, family, wealth in like career, wealth in even like success, and wealth in your relationship. Like, just think of that. But I absolutely love this for you. Like, you're good. I just want you to ask You know, if there's something where you need to like pay attention to, like, is this actually bringing me happiness? Ask yourself that. All right, you'll feel a lot better. Okay, it is a time to reassess things. Now, let's get to your stuff. Virgo, you're amazing. Thanks so much for being here. So the thing is, if you are, gosh, I always forget my lines. Okay, if you, this is a big one too. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I love hearing from y'all. Secondly, if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. Y'all are amazing. I really appreciate it. Y'all are amazing. I love y'all. I love y'all. Virgo, the other thing is that I was going to say is that my merchandise store is officially open. Yeah, there were some, it's open. Get a mug, get a t-shirt. And I just have to say that I open it based on y'all's comment, like the designs are based on y'all's comments. So I hope you love it. And there is stuff like specifically for Virgos. Okay. So you'll see that it's all just down there. Okay. You'll see it. There's merchandise specifically for Virgos. You'll love it. You'll love it. Well, I hope you do. Virgo, you're good. I'm not even gonna, if this, you know what, I'm gonna drop something. I gotta drop something because I can't drop my mic. I'm gonna drop, I'm gonna do a rock drop. All right. You're good. You're absolutely good. Look at your spread. Virgo. Why does my microphone keep creeping up? Because I keep pulling it up, maybe. You got the Four of Swords. Amazing. Freaking amazing. You're good. Okay. Four of Swords, which I really love about this, is it's really just saying like when I started off this reading saying like you've been asking the big questions and you've been going through this transformation, it really is like now said like, whew, take that breath. Take that breath this month, okay? A lot going, especially with Mars in your sign. Boom, 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 boom. All right? Take that breath. All right? This is all about meditation, relaxation. It's all about it's recovery as well. What's really interesting. Okay, so there is going to be a thing I'm just going to put it out there. Some of y'all could have had some moments in partnerships as well. Like breakups or like there was like an ending to it, whether it was career and you moved on to another career or even a relationship that y'all were mutually understanding like, okay, let's break this off, and now you're healing from that. But also this is now showing me that a lot of it could be you really just being in this place of like wanting to be a little bit more empowered, feeling a lot more empowered as well, but that happiness is know it, okay? Remember, this is not a weekly reading. This is your monthly. This is for the month, okay? Now, the other thing I'm going to point out, this card is ruled by Libra, okay? It's ruled by Libra. And so, as I said earlier, you have all this activity in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships, all right? So there's decisions that may be had and whatnot. Now, Libra is the native ruler of the 7th house of partnerships and relationships, and this comes after the 3 of Swords. So there could have been, again, in a time with Venus retrograde, some like the ending of thing, right? Especially also with the full moon bringing closure. We have that very strange, we'll talk about it, the Pisces full moon at the end of the month, but hey, you're good. You won, okay? You just won tarot. You won tarot. Because I haven't even gotten to your final outcome, but before I get there, this is the card of victory and success, okay? This is the card of victory and success. You can see this horse, by the way. This is a procession. It's a parade. So this horse, sure, it's a picture of a horse, but in reality, like behind the scenes, it's still moving, right? In a parade, it's trotting along. So this is saying this is just kind of like the first of many achievements to come. Like you're going to be, like you're good, because look, it came right with the King of Pentacles. you're good. You're fine. This is absolutely amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Um, you're going to be very successful in whatever. If you have challenging matters, you'll be successful. If there's anything, something you're launching, you'll be successful. You literally have the King of Wands with the card of success. Now, you've got the Eight of Cups. Okay, so it is clear as day now. Clear as day. You are moving forward from something and leaving something behind. That was affirmed with your last reading, which was a big reading, okay, of major changes, major transformation. Here's your confirmation, okay? And so it's almost like this is the one thing that you want to do the most is leave something behind, okay? And it can be, quite challenging for some of y'all may think that it may be harder to do, but at least you're moving, and that's what matters, okay? At least you're moving. It was Confucius that said, doesn't matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop, all right? You see that there is an eclipse happening, so it is kind of like a game-changing moment. Nothing's wrong with these cups, but something's better, all right? So there is a time where this month where you may ask yourself, am I happy with this situation? Am I happy with, this relationship, with my job, career, with myself, with my own spirituality, with this situation that's, my family life, or, the roommate that I eats all my ice cream, right? Whatever it is, but at the end of the day, hello, you're good. You're good. You're good. I said it 3 times. Virgo, you're good. You just got the Wish Come True card again. Remember, well, you probably, I don't know if you do, but it was in your external factors area. Remember, you had the Death card moving toward the Nine of Cups, which is a card of satisfaction. Is a card of I call it the genie in a bottle card, because look at him. He literally looks like a genie, right? It is the card of like your wish coming true. It came up in your final outcome. You're good, Virgo. You're absolutely good. This is going to be an amazing month for you. It's almost like when you get your birthday cake, when you blow out those candles, at the end of this month, your wish better be something that it's just like really like so heart filled. Okay. All right, Virgo, promise me that. Now, as I promised you, I am going to break it down. Let's see what's going on every week for you this month of August. The first week, we had the full moon in Aquarius, okay? Like I said, I'm doing a longer thing for every sign for this full moon in Aquarius. On the same day, Mars is trining Jupiter. Like I said, Mars is very active. Mars is in your sign, trining Jupiter, the planet of good luck and good fortune. Oh my goodness. Sun squaring Jupiter on the 6th. That is a big day. It's a big day for like a breakthrough. Remember I said there's going to be a lot of breakthroughs? I don't think I said that in but this is a month of breakthroughs and like feeling free, okay? And a lot of transformation, and you can clearly see that's happening here. So Virgo, let's see what's going on for you for the first week of August. You have your third king. King of Wands, he's like the entrepreneur, okay? I actually call him the Steve Jobs of tarot because so inspiring, so influential. He worked his way up, all right? He worked his way up. This king he's not sitting in this throne from succession or from lineage. He worked his way up. All right, he's the fun king too. This king is Leo. All right, you even see like the lie. I mean, like, listen. At the end of the day, this is you sitting in that throne of your passions. You're good, and very strong. Again, I said he's like entrepreneur of tarot, so very career related stuff here too. All right, feeling really good in terms of career. There is a lot of changes happening for y'all. A lot of changes happening for y'all when it comes to career. If you are here for career, all right. If you are for career, but Again, just passions, even ideas. You could just like have an idea that completely takes off. Now, second week of August, Venus is squaring Uranus. Another really great day of just like breakthrough, like a lot of clarity around this time, especially because on the same day, Mercury is trining Jupiter now. What? Like I said, this is a great. There's so many trines. It's such a beautiful. I mean, this is a great day to like actually sign a contract. Okay, it's also, remember, Mercury's communication, it's logic, intellect, but it's like contracts. Like if you, it's also a day where you may just receive great news. Okay, around this time, and then on the 13th we have the Sun conjunct Venus. This Kazemi, I promise you, like this entire week, huge breakthrough week, huge breakthrough week. I mean, you see Venus is very active. This is absolutely amazing. Venus is actually in your 12th house at the subconscious. So when I say breakthrough, like really like a lot of spiritual, soulful, insightful, intuitive, like yeah. Expect it. So, Virgo, let's see what we can expect for you for the second week of August. You get the Three of Pentacles. So you are starting something new, aren't you? Okay, cool. That's great. You're starting something new. A lot of Virgos will be starting something new, especially in a capacity where you're working with people. There could also be a bonding with new people that's coming up. But a lot of y'all is, if you are here for career, it's definitely like a new job that you're getting, or just working with others in some sort of capacity. Okay, if you're not here for career, it really is like there's something new that you've been eyeing that you want to do, and you did get the Page of Cups in your past, so that's really great. I love it. At the core of this card, it really is just teamwork, making the dream work. So bringing other people into your life, that is just really important. Okay, bonding, remember, raises your oxytocin levels. Don't ever forget that. Don't be Wednesday Addams. Okay, you saw that, how it started for her in the beginning toward the end. She made friends, she was happy. I actually didn't see the show, I'm joking, I only saw the first few episodes. The third week of August, so the Sun is squaring Uranus. All right, so listen, this is gonna happen on the 15th. This is the most challenging aspect of the month. It's gonna be, I'm not gonna lie, it's one of those days where you're gonna have to pivot if something goes a little sideways. It's just and this is the peak too. Okay, so remember, you could start feeling it a few days before, you could start feeling it a few days after. It could just be a thing. Okay, it could be a thing. I will let you know though, it really just depends on your birth chart. The Sun, remember, the Sun is in Leo at this point. Uranus is in Taurus. There are two fixed signs. It's going to affect the fixed signs the most. But still, a lot of y'all may feel this. Now, here's the thing. We do have the new moon in Leo the day after, with Mars trining Uranus. So it's like, it's like those double takes in cartoons. Like, what just happened? Right? Like, so this is a beautiful, I love it. And you know what? Pluto, Mars, and Jupiter, it's almost like this brigade. I said it in another sign. It's almost like on this day, on this new moon in Leo, it's like you're Beyonce, and Jupiter, Mars, and Pluto are your backup dancers right now. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you're good. All right, so that's really just like the big things. Expect that challenging aspect, but then it's just like a complete flip the next day. Really crazy. But anyway, let's see what's going on for you, Virgo, for the third week of August. You're gonna be good. You have the Queen of Cups. Wow. Speaking of Beyonce, Virgo. She's a Virgo. Now the Queen of Cups is actually Cancer, and so this is just the most loving queen, right? Very intuitive. It's really just you again, having those moments of clarity, having those breakthroughs, even up here subconsciously, right? But even still, what I love about that is like it's almost like moving more toward your hopes and wishes, knowing what you want. At this point, you will have a lot of clarity in terms of that. This new moon is really going to brighten that. And again, you can see that we're moving toward these new beginnings for you. It's yeah, like you're good. You're good. And then if you think about the fact that the Queen of Cups is Cancer, right? Cancer for you, Virgo, that is your 11th house of your hopes and wishes. So good for you because you got it in your final outcome. You're good. Last week of April. Gosh, did I just say April? Last week of August. Look at where my head's at. Last week of August, Virgo. This is a really, really big week, okay? And again, you can go to the description box. There's a lot happening this week. Venus squaring Jupiter, Mars opposing Neptune's. On the 23rd, though, that's when Sun moves into your sign, okay? So happy birthday, Virgo. Happy birthday, Virgo. Very excited for you. On the same day, Mercury goes retrograde in your sign. So that's, right? A little bit, like, oh, come on, right? But use this time to reevaluate, reassess things. Please don't sign contracts around this time. If you do, just know things will change, okay? I know a lot of people freak out when Mercury goes retrograde. There's so many benefits, and I'm going to talk about during my weekly readings more in depth about this Mercury retrograde in your sign. But don't freak out. It's not... sure, yeah, maybe you may miss an email and then you get it the next day, but it could be probably, like if you're traveling, flight could be delayed. There's a lot of delays with Mercury retrograde, but remember, the entire solar system retrograde. But don't freak out because there's a lot of benefits to Mercury going retrograde. Again, we'll talk about that. But Mars is trining Pluto on the 24th. Like, it's just like major personal empowerment. Like, you are feeling so empowered at this point. It's not like, it's almost like a ridiculous level. Remember, and I just have to remind you, Mars is in your sign. You're feeling it like deeply, okay? Deeply. And then Mars actually moves into Libra on the 27th, the day the Sun opposes Saturn, which is a challenging day, but Uranus is going retrograde. And then we have the full moon in Pisces, blue moon on the 30th. It is going to be a confusing day. Again, we'll talk more about that during the weekly readings, but this is week 4. Let's see what's going on for you for the last week of August. My gosh. You're fine. You're good. I can't believe that was so funny. I mean, what can I say? You're good. You're good. You're absolutely good. If you don't claim this reading now, Virgo, come on. This is... When I talk about we're moving into your birthday season, the Sun moving into Virgo, I mean... this is magic at play. You know that, right? This is magic, right? So, last week of the month, you're good. You're fine. You're good. You're moving into this new, very auspicious, very, abundant, the Sun is just, it's so much vitality. There's a lot of growth with this card. If you've ever gotten a tarot reading, you know the Sun is the biggest. Yes, you do see the wisdom child with the white horse, the red banner. I mean, that's just all like victory. And remember, I said this month is like a sense of like freeing yourself, feeling freedom, feeling free. Look, you see that in this card, okay? You're good. You're good. You're good. Okay, Virgo. So it is a month where you are going to be working hard. It's a month where you may ask yourself, am I happy in a certain area in my life, or even just in general, like what are the things that will bring me happiness? But you will eventually know, because Yeah. And then you got the King of Pentacles in your future, next to the Victory card, Six of Wands, a victory and success, wish coming true in your final outcome. You got literally 3 kings here. So, Virgo, what a great way to kick off birthday season. Virgo, you're amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. I am, if you like this reading, be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, and if you're a subscriber, thanks so much for being here. Y'all are amazing. I really love y'all. Thanks so much. No, stop. No, I don't. I'm in a really good mood today. I had some really fun phone calls. So, Virgo, thanks so much for being here, and I will see you next week. Okay, bye-bye.